It's great.
I love that part of it too, because with the way my music is, if you listen to the whole album, I can do the lower shows with some of the more southern rock and metal people. I can do the heavier shows with my industrial friends and metal fans. And I can do just the basic show with everyone else. I can go wherever I want to with it. And since it's only me and her, I don't have to go through a whole entire band and ask, hey, do you guys have this time off to go do this?
Right.
And then have the people who are no longer devoted be like, well, dude, I got to do this and this and this. I figure if a label really likes me and wants to pick me up later, they can help me put a band and do the road.
Plus, you never get your stuff stolen.
Right.
I mean, how many bands have had their gear stolen?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but that's great. So, now how heavy are you into the occult? Let's get down to it. Let's talk Satan. Is this bullshit? Is this just a stage image, or are you really into it?
You can come to our house. I got a coffin in every room. My bed is an actual coffin. We have 2 altars full of crystals, rocks, and totems, candles, books on certain type of things, hexes and curses, old spell books, and other little things like that.
Well, I'm saying this in the most respectful way because I don't want you to put a spell on me, but I'm just curious. So you are definitely into the occult. This is not bullshit. This is not an act.
I walk the path of a gypsy.
Right.
Very, very. If someone needs something bad to happen to them, that's their own karma.
Right.
And I'll help. I'll heal. I'll do stuff like that. I don't do a lot of things unless I need to, but I do when I need to. She reads tarot, does full readings. She does alignments. She does healing sessions. And
now you tell me.
Does stuff like that too.
Right. Now you tell me, because we were trying to get a tarot reader for Hannah's birthday, but are you sensing anything in her future?
I'm not.
You're not attuned
at the moment.
Okay. if something comes along, please let us know. But no, that's great.
Yeah.
And so I mean, you got you align chakras and everything, huh?
Yeah, I align chakras. I do aura cleansings and healings. What a lot of people don't realize is when you do heal chakras, not only are you healing their chakras, but you're absorbing and pulling all that toxic connected throughout the body and what I call chakra veins.
Right.
Yeah.
And you pull that all right out.
You pull it all out. And unlike other Reiki healers, I don't pull it into myself. I pull it into a stone or a crystal related to that chakra. And then I cleanse the stone and then replace it to heal it again. To recharge it.
I've had a spiritual room for that too.
Yeah.
Wow.
A whole entire room set up for that.
So, did he have that before when you did move in, or
I've been doing this since I can remember.
No, but I mean, when you moved in with him, did he have? Well, when he was with his mom, did he have all this stuff, or is this is recently?
Yes, he did.
Are you still with your mom? I didn't ask.
My mom decided she wanted to move, and we bought the place from her.
Oh, okay.
And it's the place I kind of grew up, but it was a place nevertheless.
Yeah.
And
you guys were a little too loud in the bedroom. She couldn't sleep. That kind of thing.
Who knows? Neighbors never complained too much.
Yeah.
That's what the ball gag was for.
Well, I was going to get into this too because I covered the Satan thing, so I know Hannah was curious about that. But yeah, sexually, this must be really freaky. What are you guys into?
There is no talk about sex in any of my songs ever. No,
we were not listening to an album. We're listening to. But I mean, you're obviously a sexy motherfucker. I'm guessing because you moved from Chicago to be with him.
The haircut does work.
Yeah, Hannah, I don't think is digging the haircut, but she digs the whole middle vibe, though.
No, yeah, you guys definitely have a great connection and vibe, and it works.
Yeah,
and you know, dancers move their body. And, you know,
right. But he's you can see how he is a sexy guy, a rock star. Maybe not. Anyway,
I'm like on a man cleanse right now.
No, but he's spoken for. I'm just thinking. I'm just being in the abstract. Like all the guys at NAMM that you were drooling over, like that kind of thing.
There was like 2, and one was with a girl.
Right. No. I took her to NAMM, and like all these guys with long hair. It's like, oh my.
It's not just long hair. You gotta have a nice face. It's like you can't take some trashy guy and slap a bunch of tattoos on him and call him attractive.
Well, you have to have tattoos too.
No, it's a musician.
Or no. They just do it because the bros. You know, everybody has them now.
The bros.
The bros. Rogan. The fuck boys.
Oh yeah, the ones with flip flops and the okay.
I'm a shaved side.
Anyway, shave sides. No, please. No, but anyways,
I don't know where I'm going with this.
How dark do you guys get sexually? Like you guys whips, chains, ball gags. I mean, you were joking about ball gags, but
There's the whips, there's the chains, there's the machete.
Wait, machete. Hold on.
The bamboo stick.
Wow.
Yeah.
The pole. There's the bolts that go up to the sides that you
so I have my little kitty swing.
Yeah, the swing.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about swings and they get spreader bars, all those cool things.
Ask.
He actually made me a swing in the doorway to our bed, between our bedroom and our bathroom.
It's like a giant archway.
Yeah.
So, really?
Yeah, I put the eyelets on there and you put the sash through it, and the sash is really strong.
Yeah.
And she controls how high she wants to go or low, and she can swing in it like a little kitty.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Hammock.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's awesome.
Well, what I mean, yeah, and but you don't have it up all the time, like you would.
No, it's whenever she wants to sit in it.
Okay, I was gonna say because you don't just you got to go to the bathroom and just swing into the bathroom or something.
But it's perfectly set up so that way she can still watch TV while sitting in it.
Oh, okay, great. Because you don't want to.
Well, we got like
you don't want Miss Family Guy while you're fucking,
Oh, jeez.
I've done that.
What, watch Family?
It was actually just in the background.
Go to adventure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Mr. Pickles, depending on how rough you want to be.
Right.
Mr. Pickles. Yeah. Bend over, honey. Teen Titans is on.
Jeez.
But
oh my.
So what? Now, what has you're here in LA? Mm-hmm. What is the one thing? Let me ask you one. What is the one thing that is not what you pictured?
The snow.
It is snowing today. It's snowing in Calabasas.
I left Michigan and Chicago to get away from the snow.
It's chilly today.
And
this is
like
atypical.
Just followed me.
This is atypical today. It's usually not this cold. It's usually not snowing. But I mean, besides that, I mean, has it been everything that you pictured and more? Or?
About
Yeah. You feel at home?
For the most part.
Really?
When I'm around other like-minded people, otherwise I'm just like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're like that with like-minded people. I know I went up to you at the Jellyfest, and you were sort of.
I didn't know you at the time, and I didn't recognize who you were. In my defense.
Yeah, I didn't have. I was just an audience member.
I just thought you were some random dude walking up to me.
Welcome
Next
to my
time
life.
have a sign, okay?
Welcome to my life. No, the Jellyfest was cool. It was like, but here's what the weird thing was. Now you have a very theatrical show. It's great. Potty Mouth followed you. They very Guar-like. They're very theatrical. So I like them. Then they had like this indie band that wasn't bad, but they weren't theatrical at all. It was like it just totally stopped the show. And then Green Jelly came on, and they were great.
Green Jelly, that's childhood, man.
Oh yeah.
Little Pig.
Oh,
I got my ass beat to that song a lot because every time my stepdad would go off, I'd blare it, and then he'd kick down my door.
You were playing Three Little Pigs and you got beat up for it?
Yeah.
Wow.
He'd be like, "Let me the fuck in," and I'd be like, "Not by the hair of my chin," and let my door break down.
These guys with flip flops would break down your door and beat you up for playing Green Jelly. Wow. And then, and the funniest thing about it, that's the song they open with.
Right? And it's a great song.
It's a great song.
And part is that
well, they were great.
They laugh so much because that song just makes me so much happy.
Right. Like they didn't make anybody wait like an hour to get to this. They're like, okay, there's the song. You can leave now if you want, but here's some more.
It was sick, especially when all the puppet heads are going around.
Yeah, they gave 25 people in the audience. They put puppet heads on, and they did it at mosh pit.
Big fucking puppet heads.
I like that participation.
It was so great.
He was standing on a chair in the center as they're moshing around him.
Oh, it's hilarious.
That's awesome.
It was hilarious. Well, I encouraged a couple of my friends to go back and get because they were hedging, but I pushed them back there and they put some puppet heads on.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so I was in the puppet mosh pit at the Green Jelly show. But anyway, but you were talking. I mean, you both have been talking about getting bullied, and you were also talking about mental health. So I want to get serious here for a second. Okay. Now you were talking about mental health and doing things for mental health. Was it bullying that scarred you? Was it other things? I mean, it's I've
had my share of bullying and I've had my share of problems, and I have ADHD, and with the way mine works is I don't have the hyperness or anything like that. It basically it's kind of a little bit, how to describe it? I can get some really deep mood swings, and certain bad events happen to me in my life, and it kind of left me jaded and a little dysfunctional from it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been times in my life where I've hit so rock bottom. I had a friend of mine find me in the middle of nowhere, bleeding out. I hit too far and I slit my wrists in the middle of a parking lot, middle of nowhere. And they tracked me down, they found me, fixed me up, brought me home, and I decided I needed to fix my life a little.
Mm-hmm.
I got these tattoos to commemorate it, and they're over all my cuts and my deep scars of the Him Razor Blade Romance.
Yeah, sorry, hold on. I'm trying to... I see it. I got it. No. Yeah, there's razor blades on your wrists.
And at the time, you know, I liked Him's music because it was something different.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was a rebirth in my life of to step away. And then I heard the Heroin Diaries.
Mm-hmm.
And at this time, the reason I fell so hard was I got really deep into popping pills and drinking hardcore. I'd go through 2 bottles of Jack like within a day, and it was the big ones. And in his song Girl with Golden Eyes, he's talking about detoxing.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, fuck it. My family locked me in my bedroom with nothing but water and my food, and I took a journal every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I cleaned up, and I just thought, screw it, I'm going to try this.
Right.
And I wrote Nikki Sixx, and I told him, hey man, you're an inspiration. I wasn't battling heroin or anything like that, but I had to kick all my habits, and I wrote a journal of it, and I just wanted to thank you for being that inspiration. And he wrote me back, says, send me it.
Right.
And he read it, and then he wrote me back, he's like, that is awesome, and I'm glad I could have touched you in a way like that to inspire you.
That's great.
You know, and
Nikki, I'm sorry for talking shit about the Dirt movie. I didn't mean to, but that is cool.
And so I know what it's like to battle with the depression, and I always wanted to write a song about it. And I told her I was thinking about it, and she's like, okay, well, what do you need? And honestly, I was like, I need a lot of weed because it's a really deep subject. And I wrote about the whole entire thing of where I was in my life and how things slowly faded away to the point of dying. And in the song, I die. And I'm face to face with the devil. And it's my own fault that I'm here. Now, I'm going to be filming a video for it in about a month or 2.
Okay.
All the proceeds for the video, all the proceeds for the single being sold for that song, and any merchandise made for it is all going to be donated to charity. We're looking at 2 different charities right now, but I want to make sure which one to go with. But I'm also asking a lot of my friends, certain bands, models, and stuff, and they're all in for it. And anyone who wants to do this video, it's going to be non-paid because it's all for charity.
Right.
And the video is going to go through the moods in the song of my character and then dying and then having to talk one-on-one with himself like a demon, like the devil himself, talking to him, giving him a pep talk more of, this isn't what you should be doing, man. You know better.
Right.
And it's enough to, when his friend sees what's going on, they bring him back to life and he's changed. And you can see it in the video. And I wanted to give that inspiration of, it's never too late to talk to somebody. It's never too late to reach out. It's not that bad to where you can be on your own, to know that there are people there, and there will always be somebody there.
Right. It's pretty powerful stuff. Yeah. And I'm thinking, you relate. I don't know if you want to talk about your stories, but you can relate to that.
I can relate, yeah.
And you will be in the video. And, well, yeah. I mean,
she's in the first video coming out soon.
Well, I can't wait for that. What? Tell us about that.
The song's called 13 Dead. I wanted to do it very... how to explain it? Do you remember Johnny Mnemonic?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how there's like a lot of Twitch in the digital?
Sure.
Same with Max Headroom and stuff.
Right.
I was like, well, what if the underworld had its like cyber digital look?
Right.
So everything was filmed in like the old haunted house green and red lights.
Right.
And so I made it very like insidious, but not so much.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of close-up and pull-away shots, and it's quick clips, like you're almost flipping channels.
Right.
And then I put a lot of like just imagery into it. And then there's a part that inspired me from what was it? 9 Inch Nails. Remember? I think it was Closer. How he had all these random images.
Right.
I was like, I want that gritty, but
The
my
scene
style.
missing, all that. Yeah.
I have my logo, and it says footage not found.
Right.
And then it has the